For the first time since her closely watched murder trial began, Lindsay Clancy has spoken in court. The Massachusetts mother, accused of killing her 3 young children, briefly addressed the judge during proceedings on Tuesday, August 4, marking the first time jurors and the public have heard her voice since the trial opened. Judge William Sullivan asked Clancy if she agreed to a stipulation of facts. She replied, "Yes, Your Honor."
Ms. Clancy, my understanding is that you, through counsel, have offered to stipulate to certain facts that would be introduced during the course of this trial. So what I want to do is just ask you a series of questions to make sure that you understand the effect of stipulating to these facts. So I'm going to just ask you some brief questions at this point, and then we'll kind of go from there. So if you could swear Ms. Clancy in, please.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear that you will make true answers to such questions that shall be put to this matter and
All right. Ms. Clancy, I have been shown a list or a summary of stipulations. It's been marked as Exhibit or J for identification. So it's my understanding that you are requesting or offering to stipulate to certain facts. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And before I accept that, I got to make sure, ask you some questions, make sure that your decision to do so is voluntary, that you understand the consequences. So I'm going to ask you some questions. If at any time you need to speak to Mr. Reddington, or you have any questions or have problems understanding what I'm saying, just let me know, okay? All right. Now, do you understand that the Commonwealth, in this case, is required to prove each and every element of the case against you beyond a reasonable doubt? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You understand that there are certain facts that could be introduced during the course of the trial that would support, might support the Commonwealth's position regarding those elements. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you understand that by signing the stipulation, you're agreeing that the Commonwealth does not have to prove these certain facts that are contained in the stipulation. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And do you understand by signing or going along with that stipulation, you are basically relieving the Commonwealth of its burden to prove those certain facts? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is that what you want to do at this point?
Yes.
All right. Have you gone over this stipulation or the summary of the stipulations with Attorney Reddington?
Yes, I have.
All right. Need any more time to do that?
No, thank you.
All right. No, by entering into this stipulation, you're giving up some important rights. So I kind of want to go over those with you at this time. Do you understand, by law, you're presumed to be innocent of each charge against you, and you do not have to prove your innocence. All right. So instead, at trial, the Commonwealth, as I said to you before, has the burden of proving you are guilty of each element of the charges against you. And by entering into this stipulation, you're giving up your right to force the Commonwealth to prove the facts that are contained in these stipulations. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You also, at trial, where we are now, you have the right to confront the witnesses that would testify about these facts. And by entering into this stipulation, you're giving up that right with respect to these stipulated facts. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You also, if you wanted to, could call your own witnesses at the trial to contest these stipulated facts if you wanted to. You understand you'd be giving up that right by entering into this stipulation.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You also, at trial, have the right to remain silent and cannot be forced to testify at this. You understand, by entering into this stipulation, you're giving up in a limited way that right with respect to just those facts.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you doing this willingly and voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
All right. Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter into this stipulation?
No, Your Honor.
Have you had enough time to talk to counsel about this?
Yes, I have.
All right. All right. I make the following findings. I find that Ms. Clancy is knowingly, intelligently, voluntarily, and willingly entered into the stipulation of the facts that are contained and summarized in Exhibit J for identification. I find that she is competent to enter into this stipulation. I find she understands the consequences of entering into this stipulation. So accordingly, I now accept the proposed stipulation of facts. Thank you.
The agreement means Clancy will no longer be able to dispute certain facts moving forward, specifically those involving the chain of custody of DNA evidence. According to her attorney, Kevin Reddington, the stipulation also eliminates the need for prosecutors to call several witnesses, whose testimony would have focused only on those agreed-upon facts, helping speed up a trial that was expected to last several more weeks. Clancy has pleaded not guilty to the January 2023 killings of her 3 children, 5-year-old Cora, 3-year-old Dawson, and 8-month-old Callan, who prosecutors say were strangled inside the family's home in Duxbury, Massachusetts. While Clancy does not deny causing her children's deaths, her defense argues she was suffering from postpartum psychosis and was over-medicated at the time of the killings, leaving her unable to fully understand her actions. After the children died, Clancy jumped from a second-story window in what her defense says was a genuine suicide attempt, leaving her paralyzed from the waist down and permanently dependent on a wheelchair. The trial, which began on July 27th, continues, with Clancy's former husband, Patrick Clancy, having already testified that despite everything that happened, he has forgiven his ex-wife.